So hello my family, welcome and welcome. Yeah, let me take this chance actually to thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It will depend on the time actually. We are going to find this video from our channel by the name Max1 from Kenya. If you are a new subscriber and if you've not subscribed, consider by subscribing actually. Yeah, it is another fantastic day actually. A day after laying my grandfather, the old grandpa that I loved so much, a grandpa that was full of wisdom. Yeah, so on our table actually we shall be discussing a lot. And the following are the people who have made our table today. We have actually Deemwango, another character. We have his brother davyjnr, because they have ganged up actually. Deemwango and davyjnr have ganged up to do something so crazy, and I'll be coming to address it. Also you have Wodemaya, and also you have Miss Trudy, and also we have Ayamaro. Actually Ayamaro is battling with Wodemaya so much, and right now there's a fire on the mountain. Actually there's a fire on the mountain. I'll be coming to address that, and also I'll be giving you the tips of all the updates that happened during the funerals, the funeral of the old grandpa, So this video is full of, updates and full of realities that you're gonna want to watch. Yeah, so without hesitation, because I've got the receipts and the receipts are with me, and I'll be doing it so quick actually to give you the required receipts that I have. Actually I have the receipts of Wodemaya. Wodemaya trying to tell Ayamaro that, me, I don't have anything against you, my heart is so clean. It's only that, you keep on talking my name, you keep on tarnishing my name, you keep on insulting me, you keep on, trying to bring this character of hypocrisy, For instance, Ayamaro came out and say that actually, Wodemaya has got a YouTube channel that is worth 1 million plus subscribers, and he was mocking him that, out of 1 million plus, how can someone be making 35,000 views, 35,000 out of 1.1 million? So that means that there is envy and jealousy that I'm seeing being portrayed. And that is why I've come out to show you, because even me was asking myself, a channel of Ayamaro having more than 500,000 subscribers, how comes he's getting 14,000, 10,000, because these are the big YouTubers. People like deemwango, people like davyjnr, who pretends like now YouTube is there. They invented YouTube, So actually, let me start. And also I was forgetting, we have Casta. We have Casta in the building. We have Casta on our table. So which one should I start with? Home is best. Let me start with home. Then I'll be going to Wodemaya and plus the other. So actually yesterday actually I said let me, after coming from the funeral, I said, let me at least, it has been a while. I've been busy trying to do the arrangements here and there, And I said, let me just check, because me, I usually support these people by watching what they do. I support them because I know they lie a lot, They can do anything for their own gain. So yesterday I said, let me watch davyjnr, because davyjnr is the biggest young man that is trying, is using the masterclass of his elder brother Ayamaro to pretend to be so smart, So when I was watching, actually I came across this video that they were doing with the sister, and I'm going to put the receipt here. So the sister came out and she was like, people had been asking me, where is Casta, because the last time that Casta was seen with me, we traveled from the village during my birthday, blah, blah, blah. We went to Nairobi, then we went to outside the country. And even him, I was so eager to know where is Casta, because out of, since that day we saw Casta with deemwango, we never heard anything from davyjnr, even saying that my girlfriend is somewhere, my girlfriend is doing well, you know, because Casta is one of the characters who has contributed a lot to the progress of davyjnr. So, and he was fooling people around that, you know, this is my girlfriend, I want to marry her, I have introduced her to my parents. So when they come up, actually, I saw davyjnr was trying to be serious. Serious for what? Serious for nonsense. And I was like, you know, fool the people, you know. Fool those people who don't know you, because you know how to act. And now that you've got your sister support, to your sister to lean on, so that you can actually prolong your lies, let me listen. So I came to this part that they were saying that, you know, Casta was diagnosed to have cancer, the breast cancer. You remember, since they were together with deemwango, it has passed like actually 6 months, if I'm not wrong, 6 months, because davyjnr to meet with baby police, I think this is the 3rd month now going, you know, going down. So I was so embarrassed, I was so shocked actually, I was so disappointed, you know, I was so disappointed to listen to deemwango saying that, you know, Casta was diagnosed having the breast cancer. She was taken to India for treatment, you know, but Casta told me not to say anything. Really? She told you not to say anything? Because that is a dangerous disease, you know, that is a dangerous disease, you know, because I know the mouth of deemwango never shut up, the mouth of davyjnr never shut up, you know. This is the first thing that they could have brought out, you know, and I know deemwango could have actually took Casta, accompanied Casta to India for the treatment, so that at least people could see that for sure she has got a good heart. But the question that I ask myself, okay, all this time, 6 months down, how is the condition of Casta, you know? Why are they bringing it together just because they have met with the boyfriend now, the so-called boyfriend, now to come up and sit just in a car, you know, outside the car, and try to now to scam people, you know, so innocently. Instead of this young man trying to come out and say that for sure, I've started building a very big house in the village, and that house is not a joke, you know, that house is not a joke, you know, so I want to scam people. And I'll scam people using the name of Casta, because Casta is someone who had been so close to me. And even he went ahead and said that Casta attended my graduation. Which graduation? Graduation that was not even attended with your parents. Huh? A fake graduation. Well, which kind of graduation? And let me tell you, young man, plus those whom you usually say that are haters, there's no hater. The only thing that we do is to rectify your mistakes, to rectify your naked lies that you bring out on camera. Now you are telling us, now davyjnr came out and said that, you know, she attended my graduation, and, you know, I've been so close, she had been so close. Now let me ask you a question, young man, because for me, you know, you cannot fool me. You might fool people, those that maybe they have fallen into your traps, so that you can fool them. But let me ask you a simple question. If for sure you do love Casta, and if for sure Casta had been there for you all this time for 6 months to go down the lane, why didn't you even say anything about Casta? Why didn't you even say, why didn't you even put one video outside there and say that for sure I'm not feeling well because the person who had been so close to me, the person who was my girlfriend, the person whom I loved so much, even if we are not in good terms right now, but I want to say that I'm wishing her quick recovery. Even if you cannot say it, that she has breast cancer, you could have even told us that, I wish I wish her well. I wish her quick recovery because she's sick. As I'll be continuing with my own life, I think God will save her life. People would have understood you, but you kept quiet until now. Your sister has come back to the village just because now you want to gang up so that at least you can complete your building. Now you've come up to scam people, right? Now you've come up to gang up and, you know, do ABCD. Huh? I even listened to deemwango saying that, you know, the bill is 7.8 million Kenyan shillings, and she was like, in US dollars, I don't know, but I'm going to give you the exact figure. 7.8 million. 7.8 million, they have calculated. They have seen that that is the first floor. When they get 7.8 million, maybe the first floor will be complete. You know? Because they were saying that we shall give you the exact advert. The exact advert that will be sending the money. Eh? I saw deemwango doing the video on her channel. The same thing. I saw davyjnr together with deemwango, they were doing the same thing. So the question that I was asking, surely, I think Casta has got a YouTube channel. Casta herself has got a YouTube channel. And these are deadly diseases. You know, even me when I get sick, I can't hide the sickness. Even Vybz Kartel, who is a very big musician in Jamaica, he opened up and said, for sure, I'm fighting with this disease. You know? So, Casta, I know Casta, and I know the characters of our African ladies. They will never shut up, more especially when they need help like this. They will never shut up. Casta would have come herself on a YouTube channel and said, be sure, that for sure me, this condition, I need this and this and this and this. I need your support. Then now, after she has said that, I know deemwango is going to convince Casta to come out and so that she can cover their lies, you know. They can cover their lies because I know, because she was saying that, you know, we want to travel to India. I will be traveling to India to go and check her, how is she doing. Now 6 months she's in the hospital. She's now in the hospital, and now the hospital in the hospital that she had been, because she told us very clear that since they departed ways. deemwango went her ways, and the lady went to her ways. She was sick. You know, she was sick. So since that day, she's in the hospital in India, and the bill now has reached to 7.8 million. What are you trying to tell us? What are you trying to convince people? Huh? Why can't you bring other ways actually to scam people around, you know? Because these are very big scam. These are very big scam. These are huge scam. I don't even know which word to use. Huh? The victim haven't spoken. You are coming to give your own adverts, your own information that you printed, so that you can put to your community in your YouTube channel, so that people will be donating thousands of US dollars to you. So that now your project that you've started, my friend davyjnr, at least you raise it. And I was like, this young man, he has got a lot of ego. Actually, he was like, I heard him saying that, you know, I make a lot of millions. I heard that I make a lot of money in my YouTube channel. And even he was showing his friend at the construction, the YouTube studio, that, you see, this is what I make. And I was surprised. Even the support that was going to Matiko's family, he was enjoying that support. So what does that show? Greediness. You know, a child going to school, he wants a pen, you bring him to the camera. A child going to school, just needing a pen to write down, you bring him to the camera and say that he needs help, so that people might send money. You take some, you give them. What nonsense is this? Huh? So actually, I know that those who have fallen into these traps of these, you know, I can even say this family. deemwango, davyjnr, now you can see. They are now into this. They sat down and said, how can we get money? How can we get money once and for all? You know, because he was saying that if he reached 30, now he'll be enjoying the fruits. He will now be laxed. He have retired. Now he's eating the pension. This is not my words, but his own words. And I was like, how? So this is the criteria that they are going to use so that they get millions of millions. Because deemwango, so how can we ask money? You know, how can we come out so clear? Let us use Casta. Casta is my friend. We can pretend that Casta is sick. Because I'm not saying that Casta is not sick, you know. But why has Casta not said anything for 6 months? She has good enough evidence to speak out. She can bring this awareness out. And how comes now that deemwango has come out? Has come now to the village, you know? That is now they are ganging up with his brother to scam these innocent people, actually. Innocent people. So let me play this receipt, actually, so that you can see the game plan that they are doing. Their game plan that they have come up with. Very bad, actually. Very bad. And even Congress dad have took all the land of Matiko's family in the name that rehabilitation. Which rehabilitation? And they are using the old man to be the one now working in the same land that he was selling for them. What an embarrassment. The same plot of land that Congress dad have bought from Matiko's family. The father is the one digging that land for 300 shillings. A very big place. That 300, just because he can get small money to go to drink. Using people in a wrong way. Using people in a wrong way. And people call themselves that they are saved. People call themselves that they have gone to church. People call themselves that for sure we are the one, we are the one. What can we learn from you now? What are we learning from you? Dave Jr. 300 is a small money that you can give to Matiko's father and sell him. No, I don't want you to, because your age is even older than my dad, you know. I don't want you to work 300 Kenyan shillings. That is around $3. That is $3. This David Jr. want to overwork this old man, and every day just there interviewing the mom of Matiko for views, interviewing the dad of Matiko for views. But only $3 he cannot give out, and he was bragging that, you know, I make a lot in YouTube. I make a lot. You can see my YouTube studio. Too bad. And I usually say this too bad. So watch this receipt as we shall be proceeding to Wodemaya, crashing the battle of Wodemaya, Miss Trudy, and even deemwango is there trying to say that, you know, Wodemaya, leave me alone. You know, when people are cloud chasing, you know, when people want actually to, to align themselves to big YouTubers like Wodemaya, big YouTubers like Miss Trudy, who showed even this lady how to edit the video, deemwango how to edit the video plus everything. So watch this, my family.
Here for my birthday. I basically came home for my birthday and I met her in Nairobi. I think you guys who have been catching up, you all know. Okay, then we came back home. Then I traveled together with her to Zanzibar, and I was so happy. She felt so inspired, and I encouraged her. She can do it, you know, she can do it solo. So she started traveling and she went to the southern part of Africa. So she was traveling by herself and we could always catch up, until when she started realizing she wasn't really okay. And yeah, she told me, Dee, you know what, it's quite unfortunate. I think she was actually in Mozambique when I knew about her health condition. She told me, oh, I've been feeling unwell, and I went to the doctor and they told me, you know, she was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer. And she told me, oh, the doctor has said I'll be well because it haven't spread yet. I'll keep you updated. So by that time she was in Mozambique. So yeah, we've been in touch for quite some time, and she started her medication. She gets to see how everything goes by, but she told me not to tell anyone. I was aware of this. So when you guys were like, oh, Dee, where is Casta, you are no longer friends, guys, life happens. Sometimes you online people are so quick to judge.
That's
people,
the pressure I've been receiving,
and you want to know, oh, what is happening, guys, life is happening. And life happens beyond what you just see us on the internet. Remember, the day has 24 hours, you know, a complete day, and you just watch my 1 hour video and you believe or feel that's all I have in life, like that's it. You don't know the other side of life, how I've been, if I'm okay, and all those things. Nobody cares, you know what I mean? But you just want to know, oh, why am I not seeing you with her? And you always demand for explanations. And I thank God for who I am. I never feel the pressure to tell people what's happening, and I just do me. I just live my life, even if I know what's happening. There's no need to say. So when she went offline, you know, that was the main reason. But you guys could be like, tell us what is happening. Whereas, you know, some people don't react to issues the way online people think. You know, not everything is supposed to be just shared like that. Some things are very sensitive. No, Simba, keep quiet.
No, relax. We're doing a video, please. Okay, calm down. Sorry, guys, for that.
So many people were demanding for, like, to let you guys know, but I couldn't, because it was just between us. It was just between, you know, family, I can say, not outsiders. But now it has gotten to I just came home like 2-3 days, and there's some stuff that I left with her, and I wanted to pick them up and all that, but I realized she was actually offline. But again, at least I was aware of what was happening, and I had to give her time, you know. And even, you know, her handles, it's her mom handling them, you know what I mean? And it takes time, you know. So I talked to her mom, and she told me she's under medication right now, receiving treatment, but guys, we want to appeal for help. So it's sad to say, like, some people are taking advantage of it, in that they crop the details of the fundraising part. They just want to talk about it, you know. I wish people could talk about it, but at the same time sending help. That could mean a lot. So please, I know you guys know us, you know me personally. For those who know. If you don't know, yes, I've been so close to Casta until when I knew all these things, but now we need to help her. That is what we need to do right now. So we have details where you can actually send your contributions direct to the mother, direct to Casta's account as well. You can also send through Wild Remit, you can send through MoneyGram, any way that you can, let me know. So we can also, on today, I don't know when you're watching this video, I'll do a live stream, and I'll let you guys know in details what we can do about it, because I know my online Team D fans, most of them are not even Kenyans, but I would like anyone who this will come across, please help us. Let's help a friend. And let's be kind, you know. Let's be kind. Right now, what you're gonna do is just try raise funds for her and see how we can go about it. She actually needs 7.5 million Kenyan shillings. I'm not so sure about the rates right now in terms of US dollars, but let's say, okay, I don't want to give like what I'm not sure. So 7.5 million Kenyan shillings, that's what we need. So I'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna do a live stream also. Let's try as much as we can to see how we can help her. Okay, so that's what's up right now. I just came home, you know. It's even less than a week since when I reached here, you know. And some things you have to, you know, to consult the family and know how you go about it. Okay, because even Casta's mom has told me, oh, people are calling me and all this, I don't want to be, you know, in confusion scenarios and all this. So yeah, we're communicating together and see what we can do. Probably I'm thinking I could go to India and check on her, because before she fell sick, I really had a good time with her, traveling together and all that. So I'll know, and I'll keep you guys updated on this. Okay, so don't fall on traps, people saying, oh, send me the money, I will take the money. I would appreciate if they give the correct details so that the money goes direct to the family. And please, let's keep praying for her. I mean, this is how life is, you know. Life can get to this point, and the best we can do is pray for her and help where we can, you know. Those who want to take advantage of this to talk bullshit about that, please, this is not the time. Okay, some things are just so sensitive in life. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll let you know.
Thank you, Nene, for the update. Guys, you've heard by yourself. Don't fall on trap, because yesterday I saw an advertisement banner. They decided to crop so that they can hide the details. So don't fall on such trap.
Yeah,
And
we'll give you the correct details
yeah,
to send.
and also I wanna be posting on my community the real banner of the advert, where like you can see everything. All right. Yeah.
So my family, actually, welcome back again. You've watched that receipt, and I know you are so intelligent. You're so intelligent. You can see for yourself. The rightful people who are supposed to get the help, they're not getting that help. But for those actually who actually come up with the game plan, they're the one getting a lot of support for a wrong purpose. You know, you can see now they have ganged up, and they're talking about actually 8 million, because 7.8 million if you round it, is 8 million. You know, so they have said, oh, if from your channel you can get 3 million, and me from my channel, if I can get 4 million, that is 7 million. I think you are able to complete your building. And now the rest that is on top up, and we can now call Casta and tell her that this and this and this now, you know. And I was asking myself, is that information that they're trying to say that they will attach, is it coming from Casta? Huh? This is just a game plan. This is a big scam. So let us come to actually to Ayamarwa and the rest. I'm going to put for your receipt here, so that at least you're gonna watch it. You know, you're gonna watch it and tell me what you think about this receipt. This Marwa, I don't know what is wrong with Ayamarwa, because why should you be so bitter to someone who is minding his own business? Because for me, I'm in this village. I know the village very well. I know the people in this village. I know the davyjnr very well. Because me, what I have realized is that I will stand firm, no matter the hatred that they will push to me, no matter what they think. Because me, I have nothing actually to regret, because the davyjnr is the one who started all this game. And I told him, you should finish the game that you've started. He started insulting me. He started calling me names when I was just quiet. And he started calling me those names because he knew very well that he lied. He lied and lied. And I came out and exposed what he lied. Sometimes it is good for you to start something that you're gonna finish. But for him, if he ends these all tactics that he's using, actually, it will be good. Because he said that, you know, get a lot of pay. Yeah, use your pay. Don't come here with other tactics. So, Marwa, Ayamarwa actually he was saying that, you know, Wodemaya is not straightforward. He will want to work with someone who is straightforward. And I was asking myself, does this young man take a mirror and look at himself before he speak about actual transparency? You know, does he? Or he just, you know, talk just because he has got an audience, people can listen? Because we know Wodemaya is someone who is helping even his community. But for us in this village, actually, when you are given a shout out and you bring your head up, your head is chopped out and you are fired. So the only thing that our brother knows is to fire. Firing, for sure, he knows how to fire. He knows how to fire his own people. He knows how to use his own people without payment. That one, I'm giving him 100% marks. That one, he knows very well. He knows and he knows. And also, you know, I was surprised, you know, to see deemwango trying to, you know, she was trying like, oh, Wodemaya, leave me alone, you know, someone who is so big in YouTube, you know, what does he want from me? Eh? Cloud chasing, cloud chasing, cloud chasing. And Miss Trudy asks Ayamara a very simple question: what do you have against Wodemaya? And the question that, the answers that came, I was like, can I laugh? Or should I even, you know? It's too bad, actually. It's too bad. It's too bad. You know, this family feels like if everyone can quit YouTube so that they remain themselves to do the YouTube, they will be very happy. They'll be very happy. So my family watch this receipt and tell me on the comment section, what do you think about Wodemaya, Miss Trudy, deemwango, plus his brother? You know, just watch very keenly and tell me, between the two parties, whom do you think is straightforward? Whom do you think is not straightforward? Watch this.
But I don't like. God, I don't know, man. He's a brother, man. Like, there's no bad boy. I don't. I hate this, but I don't know. I've been asked this question so many times. Like, God knows, yeah, in my heart, that I have nothing against my brother. Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, somebody says, Wodemaya, that was too bad for you. Yeah, listen, we used to have our own fights here and there. But even your worst enemy, guys, you do not shoot him when he's already on the ground. You give him a chance. Wodemaya jumped just to finish me because he doesn't like me. He wants to be the only YouTuber known in Africa. I said, okay, fine. I was actually one video, some guy said, me, I was dating you. There's a video I saw something like that.
Me and Mara are dating. Are you okay with Maya?
I would love to work with anybody in Africa who is honest. That's the only problem I find with Wodemaya. He's not straightforward with me. He's never straightforward with me. That's the only problem I have. Look, I will show you here. That is a channel of 1.6 million, and it has 35,000 views. I'm just gonna prove you a point. Where is that? Right there. 35,000 views. A channel of 1.6. You know what percentage is that to a channel?
Like, you know, what the hell is this guy? What does he want from me? You know, like, I was so heartbroken to see this because this guy is close to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. You know, he's doing great, you know, but he doesn't respect himself. He doesn't respect that he's a great man, you know. So I don't know what he's up to, but I just want to say so strongly, Wodemaya, I know you'll watch this. Please leave me alone, you know.
I watched the sister's video. To be honest, the video that the sister was doing, it was just the brother behind it. It didn't come from the sister. I mean, I wake up every day. There's that. I've turned a blind eye from the day one till now. If I have something against you, I'm definitely gonna come in here and talk about it. But trust me, absolutely nothing, zero. You know.
So after watching that, my family, my beautiful family, I want to now to come to the funeral. Yes, actually on Monday, yeah, on Monday, because today is on Wednesday. On Monday, actually, we went to take the body from the mortuary, and I'll be putting the receipts here, how everything happened. We went to the mortuary. We brought the old grandpa back to his home, and yesterday, actually, we were there. The church came, you know, the father came actually to give the mass, because actually the grandfather knew God. Actually, he used to go to church, and even the day after his death, he went to church. He received the sacrament, you know. They usually say the body of Jesus Christ. So he received, actually he came back home very safe. He came, he locked his door, he slept, and he never woke up. So God took him. God took him. And for all those who actually prayed for the soul of the grandfather, all those who actually came out, you know, at least gave gave the support, God will see you through. God will reward you. You know, God will reward you and reward you so much. Because there is even a toilet that I was building. Actually, I had started it. I started that toilet, you know, but during because the I want to say that the funeral started abruptly, you know. The grandfather died abruptly without even going sick. He was not even sick. So I had to raise that toilet, actually. I had to build that toilet. And I was very glad that I managed actually to build one door that the visitors came to use. Yeah. So thank you so much, my mom, because you supported me at least, you know, to put one door in place, you know. And those all who supported, I want to say thank you so much. Those who all actually prayed for the old grandpa, I want to say thank you so much, you know. So without hesitation, actually, because I'll not be talking now, you'll be watching what was happening, because now you should be watching from the mortuary, coming back home, burying the grandfather, you know, so that we wish him to rest in peace, in eternal peace, you know. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, you know. But the funeral had got, you know, I want to say that the community, I want to thank the community, because the community came up, actually, contributed whatever they had, so that at least, you know, we could bring the body from the mortuary, pay the cars that went to bring the mortuary. I bought a cow, actually, a cow, so that people, you know, people must eat, people must drink. So we bought a cow of 40,000 Kenyan shillings. We also bought some water, you know, the chairs, the tents. Yeah, I'm glad, actually, I'm glad. You know, even if, you know, I don't want even to say that, but I know God is the one who said this one should happen and this one should not happen. You know, so the funeral went on, we finished, and I say today I should be showing you the updates of everything. So watch this to the end, actually. Watch since I started building that toilet, going to the mortuary, bringing the body and burying, you know. So may God bless you and bless you so much. You are good people. And also you are good people because you always come watching my videos, you know. Always advise me. Yeah. You know, they usually say a hand that gives is a hand that receives. Yeah, so I want to say thank you for everything, for being there as a family. Yeah, so watch the video to the end and consider by subscribing, actually. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Let us see each other in the next that is coming. Yeah, and just know that Max One loves you so much. For me, I'm praying for my grandfather that I loved so much at the age of 93 now. You know, he went. Been there with him. I did what I did. I did my part. I did my part. You know, I did my part. I made sure that he had got a good bed to sleep on, the mattress, the 3 blankets, actual dose of 2,500 shillings, 22,500 shillings, 3 of them, you know. I bought for him shoes, I bought for him clothes, you know. I did the traditional part, giving him the soup, you know. So for me, may he rest in peace. And he may pray for all the family that I have in the YouTube, you know. So thank you so much. Watch the video to the end. Let's see each other in the next. Naleta. Ikae. Mwaga maji hapo juu. Kwa hiyo kitu. Yeah, bye. Bye. So this room is complete. Yeah, it is complete, huh? One room. I think now the only remaining thing is the door, and people can use. Monsieur Manya, okay. Wait. Itu.
Oh, taje hano. Naka abantu bakora bano bakara hano bono.
Hanakora Angko. Alright. Alright. Peito. Oh, bon.
Unajua utafute tu kivuli ili tuendelee kuweka hapa mahali patakatifu shamba hili na Tumaini la Mzee. Tunapoweka altari hapa kwa sherehe ya mwisho ya mzee, tunapokutana hivi, mara nyingi nikikutana na wenzetu waombolezaji, nawaambia ya kwamba haijalishi tunashiriki wapi imani, bali tumekutania hapa kusherehekea mapenzi ya yule Mungu mmoja ambaye sisi sote ametuumba, ambaye sisi sote tunafanyia kazi, ambaye sisi sote tunamkimbilia kwa huruma, ambaye anatukirimia, ambaye anasimama. Leo tunamsindikiza ndugu yetu katika safari yake ya mwisho ya hapa duniani. Mungu alimpa maisha ya duniani na sasa amemuita ili ampe maisha ya mbinguni yasiyo na mwisho. Mwili wake tutaweka ardhini kama mbegu ya mwili. Unachukua mara moja.
Graças a Deus,
Mungu ulibariki kaburi hili, umweke na malaika wako mtakatifu alilinde. Na huyu ambaye mwili wake utazikwa huku, roho yake ifurahi kwako mbinguni pamoja na watakatifu wako bila mwisho. Tunaomba hayo kwa njia ya Kristo Bwana wetu. Amina.
Kaburi anugiro sandu koran traso kaburi maniri kaburi anota ikas kwa kochin umma
Haya, kwa vijana wetu tusaidiane tuingie ndani. Moja. Mwenyezi Mungu amependa kuweza kwake.
Pole pole.
Weka mwili wake ndiye ulikotoka. Yesu amefufuka kwa kwanza kutoka wafu.
Pole pole sana.
Bwana ampokee katika amani yake. Mwili wake ufufuke
Yapoteseka duniani, furahi ombeni bila kukoma. Ukifurahi duniani